Hey guys, how's it going? So this is an update video for the most popular EV stocks in the YouTube space. Before I talk about it, I just want to talk a little bit about Star Wars Clone Wars. I just finished Star Wars Clone Wars Season 1 to 7. It took me about a week to finish it. There was some boring episodes in the Star Wars Clone Wars, but overall, it's a pretty good show. It gives me a lot of perspective on the Star Wars universe. It's a very complex storyline, the Star Wars universe, and after watching the Clone Wars, I have a bigger appreciation for the Star Wars storyline and universe. It's very, very interesting. I would, after watching Clone Wars, I'm somewhat of a Star Wars fan. Like, now that I understand it a little better. But that's just me. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, so the market right now, as, in pre-market, everything is green except for the Nasdaq, which is a little bit red. It's down a little bit pre-market, but everything's green. I think the red market is going to end. I think we're going to have a green week next week. I could be wrong. This is pure speculation on my part. Hyliion. So let's look at Hyliion. This is one of the crowd favorite stocks. And as we clearly see, it had a really nice healthy pullback. So now it's no longer oversold. I think this is just my theory, but it's probably, for next week, it's probably going to trade around $50. And then the week after should be the big week of the merger between Hyliion and Shell. What's Taurus Acquisition Corp, Shell. Next week will be the big merger, but this week I think it's probably just going to trade sideways, but we will see. I don't think it's going to drop back down to $37. Could be wrong. That would be an excellent buying opportunity if you believe that after the merger the stock's going to skyrocket. Workhorse stock. Workhorse, I don't know what Workhorse is going to do, but I think right now the market sentiment on Workhorse is very bullish, and I do believe that next week we could see a breakout for Workhorse, and we could see Workhorse at $30. If this thing breaks $22, there's going to be a short squeeze, and Workhorse stock could blast off to $30 next week. This is my opinion, and not financial advice. Just my opinion. What could happen next week, but we ultimately will see. NIO. NIO will be determined on Tesla. If Tesla stock crashes, then the entire market would be kind of bearish, because Tesla is kind of like, Tesla will move down if the market is bearish, but if the market is bullish and everything starts moving up, Tesla will move up. NIO will probably follow Tesla. If Tesla falls, NIO will probably fall with Tesla. My opinion. We'll see if that happens. But I'm very bullish on NIO now, because they just managed to raise $1.5 billion through stock delusion. But stock delusion doesn't really matter at the end of the day, as long as the company can execute. And $1.5 billion is a lot of money to survive on and grow on. So I think I'm very bullish because of the raise. But I think NIO is linked to Tesla, and NIO stock will fall with Tesla stock. Tesla, well, with Tesla, right now Tesla looks like it's downtrending. But, I don't know. I hope this thing hits $300. If it does, I would definitely buy more shares, because battery day is coming, and when they announce batteries, I think the stock will go back up. And then there's also earnings coming up. How many sales, like earnings is they're gonna be profitable in the earnings, and they're gonna show, and there's gonna be production number and delivery numbers, and I think Tesla's gonna do very well on those production and delivery numbers when they announce it at the end of September or in the beginning of October. Diamond Peak Holdings, very very bullish on Lordstown Motor. I think that Lordstown is going to go higher. Pure speculation on my part. If it does somehow crash back down to $12.50, it would be an extremely strong buy. There's going to be a lot of bag holders though, because I have a feeling that there are people who bought up here. I bought down here. I bought around $12. So if the stock price goes back down to $12, I will definitely pick up more shares. Kensington Capital Corporation is also for next week. I think we are going to have a pullback. I could be wrong. It's oversold right now and it needs to have a pullback, but we will see. We will see. Solo. I don't know. I'm a very big bull on Solo. I just don't know where the stock price will go. I think Solo will be determined on the overall market. If the overall market is bullish, Solo will be bullish too. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. They are having their earnings. They are having more conference call coming up here on September 9th and 10th. And hopefully we get some good PR from the company next week. I'm hoping, cross my fingers and hope that it happens. But ultimately, time will tell. So, a lot of people think that the Solo car will not sell well. But if we look at this, Polaris, this thing is very expensive. We're talking about between $34,000 to almost $42,000 car. The Polaris Slingshot. And if we look on YouTube, as we can see, there's a lot of people making videos about it, and it gets a lot of views. Like this one's 1 million, this one's 248,000. And but the thing is, how many Polaris cars sell per year or per quarter? Well, I can't tell you for sure, but but Polaris is a publicly traded company. And they also sell, they don't just sell the Polaris Slingshot, they also sell like a bunch of other vehicles too, like the motorcycle. And so I tried to figure out how many Polaris Slingshot or motorcycle gets sold. But we look at the motorcycle, you know, the cheapest one is, I believe, $11,000, the Scout Bobby 6. And it also ranges all the way up to 27, 35, 26, 22,000, $47,000 for this. Wow, the Roadmaster Elite. So obviously there are really expensive motorcycles out there, and the company doesn't break down how many motorcycles are Polaris Slingshot, but they count the Polaris Slingshot and the motorcycle as one unit. And according to the earnings report, according to the Polaris earnings report, in 3 months ending June, they sold $141.3 million of motorcycles, and it could range like this. This one in 2019 they sold $196 million. So it can range between $100 million to $200 million per quarter of selling motorcycles. So my belief is Solo Electroman will be able to sell the 20,000 units they produce per year to the United States. I truly believe so. If Polaris can sell cars, sell motorcycles and slingshots, I think Electroman will be able to sell their vehicles, their Solo cars. That's what I truly believe. A lot of people don't believe Solo could sell cars, but I truly believe. If we look at Polaris stock, It's a $6 billion company, but if we look, over the max time frame, this stock, used to trade at like $6 in 1997. $6, $5, $8, $12. It went as high as $34, I guess. In 2008, when it crashed, it went to $9. Right now, it's trading. It went to $156. Right now, it's trading at $93, and it has a total market cap of $6 billion, and they have revenues of around roughly almost $7 billion per year, and by quarter is about 1.5 to around $1.5 billion, between $2 to $1.5 billion, roughly around there. They are slightly profitable, not extremely profitable. So I think Solo has a future. I think at $169 million market cap, of course it can go lower. It can go down to $1 again. I'm not saying it can't, but I'm just saying that I do believe that Solo has a future, and I do believe that if you can buy this thing at $1 and you hold it long term, you can become a millionaire off this stock. Like 5-10 years down the road, unless the business fails, unless Solo completely fails and doesn't succeed, then yeah, you maybe you can lose all your money. But I believe in Solo, and if you really believe 5 to 10 years down the road, Solo can be a decent company valued at a few $1 billion. Yeah, you can make a lot of money off Solo stock. That's what I believe, but we'll see what happens. I definitely will follow this story for a long term, and if it ever goes to $1, I'll buy more. So that's my plan moving forward. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.